Hello.
Drew Blank,
Yes.
this is Dr. Stern's office. I'm calling to remind you about your dental appointment tomorrow morning.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Blank,
Yes.
you've missed your last 3 appointments, Mr. Blank.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I must have forgotten.
It's only a filling, Mr. Blank. So you'll be here tomorrow, 10 a.m. sharp?
I promise. I'll be so there it'll make up for all my missed appointments.
I don't care what you do, Mr. Blank, as long as you don't forget again.
Yes, I remember.
All right, Drew, I'm sorry. But if you remember, then why aren't you...
Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry, Maxine. I thought you were... why aren't I what?
Your meeting with Schmaltz, it started 10 minutes ago.
I'm so dead!
In my day, being late for a meeting with one's superiors was grounds for immediate dismissal. See that it doesn't happen again.
Yes, sir, Mr. Schmaltz. I'm sorry.
Now then, I'm sure you're aware that this season marks the 10th anniversary of the Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun show. Frankly, we've milked this formula long enough. Bun Bun needs a boost. It needs revitalizing. It needs a shot in the arm.
A shot in the arm, yes, sir. Sure does.
And, since Bun Bun's your creation, I want you to personally administer this revitalizing shot.
Thank you, sir.
Here's how I see it. We create a big batch of happy, cute bunnies to share the spotlight with Bun Bun. It's an all-new show and we call it Fluffy and Friends. After all, if one bun can carry a company like Sam Schmaltzing for 10 years, a whole truckload of the things has got to be a gold mine. 24 karat. Get it?
Yes, terrific idea. That's exactly what the show needs. More bunnies.
Of course it's a terrific idea. That's why I get paid the big bucks. Well, what are you waiting for? Go make. Oh, and one more thing.
Yes, sir.
I want the new characters on my desk first thing tomorrow morning. And this time, don't be late.
Tomorrow morning. First thing, yes. Okay.
Rabbits. More sweet, friendly rabbits. Rabbits that do nice things. Rabbits that not only care, but share.
The early work of a very young, very naive Drew Blank. A kid who was going to take the world by storm. Flux. You were it, little buddy. The Flux Wiley show is really going to be something. If only... Must focus on bunnies. Must focus on bunnies.
Hey, kiddies! Let's get happy! It's Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun time!
Oh no! What are you doing on at 4 o'clock in the morning anyway? I'm sorry. I'm talking to cartoon bunnies. This must be a dream. I must have fallen asleep again. Oh, God, asleep on your line. Oh, wake up, Brew, wake up. Damn it! Flux!
Drew?
Flux!
Drew!
What are you doing here? Look, Flux, I can't be here. I mean, I can't stay here. It's just not right. I don't fit in. Besides, oh my God, I've got one mother of a deadline hanging over my head, and apparently a lifetime of therapy to look forward to. So please, just slap me, or tell me there's no place like home, or do whatever it takes to get me out of here.
Well, I guess. If it means that much to you.
So, you mean you do know how to get me home?
Hell no! I had problems finding my own way home. But I do know a guy who might be able to help. So you see, King Hugh, your wonderfulness, Drew needs to get back home. Can you help him, can you, huh?
Oh, dear, 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 I'm so sorry for all the trouble you've been through. Of course I'll help you find your way home.
Told you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
But there's just one teensy-weensy little problem. Let me explain. We are here, Qtopia.
Hey, that's where I live. That's where I live, right there. Zany-Doo. It's kind of like an offshore asylum, but to me, it's always been home. Back to you, your benevolence.
Yes. As I was saying, we are here in Qtopia, home of the happy, helpful Qtopians, and, of course, their good and just king. It's me. We were all so very, very happy until we fell under attack by a very wicked man, Count Nefarious. Don't even like to look at him.
Who would?
Nefarious is ruler of the Malevolands and its dismal denizens. He has perfected a malevolator.
Hey, that's the thing that took a shot at me!
It's a terrible flying weapon of Nefarious's own invention. The malevolator shoots a powerful ray that corrupts everything it touches, turning all that is sweet and pleasant into all that is sinister and ugly. So, I'm afraid, Mr. Drew, we really need you to help us before we can help you.
But how could I possibly help?
My brave spies have stolen the blueprints for Nefarious's bad machine. My royal engineer is using these plans to build a cutifier, a device which will reverse the damage Nefarious has done. Mr. Drew, please, I need you to help us finish the cutifier so that we can end Nefarious's reign of terror and to make the world a happy place. And then, I promise you, I will do everything in my power to help you get home.
Don't worry, your benevolence. We'll save you. Won't we? Mr. Drew?
Sure, Your Highness. I'd be happy to help.
Absolutely splendid. Thank you, friend. You can't possibly understand what this means to me and my kingdom. Before you leave the castle, please stop by my laboratory so my engineer can show you the cutifier. And remember, all of Qtopia is counting on you.
Hello and welcome to Toonstruck. This is a game that I have played several times, but it's probably been a couple of decades since my last playthrough. I have been wanting to do a Let's Play of this for some time now, but I've been holding off because there was some glimmer of hope that a remastered version might emerge, and maybe even a sequel that was meant to come out shortly after this one. But that glimmer of hope has kind of vanished. So I'm in the mood to play this again. And here we are now. So let's take a look around and see what we can find.
The doors to King Hugh's throne room.
Look! There's a message hanging from the doorknob. Do not disturb. Busy formulating alternative plans for saving my kingdom. Thanks.
My pal Flux.
Okay, so it seems like we can't actually speak to our friend, but we can use him on certain things. Not that. Alright, well, there is a character in here. Let's go and see who they are. Looks like some kind of footman.
That guy's a bad pun waiting to happen.
Yeah, but he's a lot bigger than us, so we'd better toe the line.
Bigger than us? He's only a foot tall. Excuse me, could we have a word with you?
Certainly. Which word would you like? May I recommend goodbye?
Okay, so we have an ice cube here, so I'm guessing that means breaking the ice?
King Hugh sure has a lot of trophies.
Well done, sir. A keen observation. However, if I may be blunt, I find dusting a trifle difficult whilst engaged in such witty and insightful conversation. So if it's all the same to you, I suggest you gentlemen be on your way.
Hey, wait a second. What kind of a butler are you anyway?
For your information, no kind of butler at all. Are you blind, sir?
Flux, look at him. I think he's a footman.
What? So you're telling me a butler would be a great big...
Right.
Oh. Well, I kind of want to encounter a butler, but at the same time, I kind of don't. Instead of breaking the ice, this looks like it's melting the ice.
So what are all these trophies for anyway?
Aside from dusting.
Why, all sorts of things. First place in the Tribute to Hugh essay contest. Most likely to succeed. Best King of Cutopia.
Best King of Cutopia?
Yes, that one's quite an honor. It was bestowed by the king himself.
Don't you think it's just a little bit funny that the king has proclaimed himself best king?
Funny? May I inquire how many times you have been so honored?
Well, none. But
exactly. So please show our sovereign a little respect, and might I suggest in future you reserve jocularity for a more suitable subject matter, such as your combined IQ.
Alright, so it seems like the puddle means we have exhausted this line of conversation.
This must be a tough time for King Hugh. Nefarious on the loose, Cutopians getting struck down left and right.
Dust collecting on his trophies.
Oh, indeed. It's just terrible to see His Royal Highness so unhappy. Every night, I wind his precious royal music box. It begins to play its sweet little lullaby, and only then can my poor king sleep. Sweet dreams, your royal snookums, I softly whisper, as I tuck his highness in. Footman's duties, you wouldn't understand.
Time for us to shove off.
Then please, by all means, shove off, sir.
Well, it was nice to meet you. Enjoy your activities.
A fish trophy.
Please don't touch the trophies, gentlemen. I've just spent the last week dusting them.
Cutopian Gardening Club. Watering Can Award. A roll-top cupboard locked up tight. I can't just yank it open. There's a hole in the side of the cupboard.
I don't think that flux will fit in there. Is that a keyhole or a peephole?
A closed door. The door is locked. Do you think King Hugh wants us to stay out of there?
Heck no! I've always viewed a locked door as an invitation.
Hello?
Hello. We're looking for the Royal Engineer.
Really? I'm looking for my glasses.
Oh. Well, if you see the engineer, would you tell him we're looking for him?
I will, but he's rather preoccupied right now. He's lost his glasses. Now where can they be?
That poor bird is helpless without his glasses.
I have a sneaking suspicion he's helpless with his glasses.
Excuse me.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm afraid I don't have time to chit-chat right now. Finding my glasses is a tippy-top priority.
His glasses can't be too far away.
I wonder what's through that doorway on the right.
That's a tippy-top secret area. Please, stay out.
Another of the engineer's useful inventions, no doubt. It's a trash can.
So's the floor, apparently.
Another of the engineer's useful inventions, no doubt.
Where are they?
You know, Flux, I have this weird nagging feeling that before we leave the palace, there's something we're supposed to do.
You mean like find out what we're supposed to do?
Oh yeah, that was it. I guess we better talk to the Royal Engineer.
Yeah, the glasses are definitely nearby, as we cannot go any further without them.
We're back again.
Very good, sir. May I say, sir has an unrivaled mastery of stating the obvious.
We were just talking to a bird downstairs. He seemed a little flustered.
Ah, you've had the misfortune of meeting Bric-a-Brac, our royal engineer.
Bric-a-Brac seems to be having a bit of a problem.
Allow me to go out on a limb, sir. Bric-a-Brac has lost his glasses.
Yes, that's right.
I don't suppose he has checked his pockets.
Oh, I didn't ask.
Well, while I find the troubles of our engineer most fascinating, sir, in future I would prefer to focus my energies on more important matters, such as the condition of my master's trophies.
Well, I'd better be going. I have a drawer full of socks to dust.
Of course, one must have one's priorities.
Thank you for the help. Now, Flux, get him.
Flux, distract the footman while I do something.
No can do, Drew.
Why not? Alright, well... Stop moving, please. There we go.
Bric-a-Brac, by any chance are your glasses in your pocket?
I have no idea. I wish I had them right now.
I think what Drew means is, look in your pocket!
Oh, okay. My glasses! I wonder who put them there. Say, do I know you?
I'm Drew, and he's Flux. We're friends of King Hugh. We've come to help you with a cutifier.
Wonderful! Welcome to Team Happy! Let me show you what I've been working on. Gentlemen, this is the blueprint for Nefarious's Malevolator! Now then, you see the 12 things installed inside the ship's deck? The whistles, the dagger, and whatnot? Well, they power Nefarious's malevolation beam. We need 12 things to power the beam on our machine. But so far, I've only been able to find one.
Well, I guess a scavenger hunt for the missing parts shouldn't take too long. We already have the blueprint. At least we know what we need to get.
Not that easy. Use the same 12 things, get another malevolation beam. See? What we need are 12 different
different things. Things of a different nature. Things that will produce the reverse effect.
Oh, right. You said you had one thing that worked?
Why, yes, I do. Let's take another look-see at the blueprint. The one thing that seems to work is sugar. It works when I put it right there where the spice is in Nefarious' machine.
But why?
I haven't a clue.
Well, Bric-a-Brac, we better go. The sooner we get those missing parts, the better for all of us.
Wait, you'll be needing the Malevolator blueprint for reference. Oh, now where's it got to?
You're still holding it, Wing Commander.
Oh, that reminds me. I want to give you something that may help. A bottomless bag to carry all the parts in.
Thank you, Bric-a-Brac.
Splendid. And please, feel free to come back here anytime. We can install different things into the cutifier to see if they work, or we can just talk. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, new friends, and good luck!
Can we install you into the cutifier?
The Malevolator.
Well, at least this gives us an idea of what to look for.
Hi, Bric-a-Brac.
Who is this Bric-a-Brac? The name sounds familiar, but for the life of me, I can't seem to place the face.
He's you.
Who's who?
You are Bric-a-Brac.
Yes, of course I'm Bric-a-Brac. Uh-oh, did you two sillies forget who I was?
Groan.
Heavy sigh. So, Bric-a-Brac, is there anything else you can tell us about our mission?
Ooh, I almost forgot. I don't mean to frighten you, but there is a remote possibility that Nefarious might find your participation in this project just a tad irritating.
Ho ho ho! That's like calling cyanide unpalatable.
Well, maybe so. But since he rarely leaves his castle, he's not likely to be a problem. But King Hugh did ask me to warn you about these three: Feedback, Goggles, and Lugnut.
Oh, Nefarious' henchmen. Bad news.
Exactly.
We'll do our best to avoid them.
Now, I'm no artist, but they kind of look like, from what I've seen of some artists, outlines of figures, but in 3D form. You know, like when you see people do rough sketches. Someone will know what I'm talking about, hopefully.
Have you ever heard the term amnesiac used in reference to you?
Yes, I believe I have. But I'm afraid I don't recall the meaning of the word. Now, what was the question again?
A while ago, you showed us a picture of Nefarious' henchman.
Did I? Oh dear, I hope I didn't upset you.
Actually, we were wondering if we could see it again.
Again? Well, all right, if you really want to. Here they are. Feedback, Goggles, and Lugnut. Now here's a little advice for you. Avoid them at all costs!
Oh, and here we were gonna throw him a party.
Oh, that really wouldn't be wise. Not wise at all.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
Exactly.
So, has King Hugh been asking about us?
King who?
Hugh.
Your boss!
Oh, you mean King Hugh? He's my boss, you know. He's been asking how you two are doing with the cutifier.
Uh-huh. And what did you tell him?
Tell who?
Tell Hugh. About us working on the cutifier.
Oh, no, I don't need to tell him that. He already knows.
Yes, but... Oh, never mind. How's the cutifier going?
Oh, no. I'm afraid it's not going anywhere until it's finished.
That's what I mean. Is it close?
Close? Why, it's right here.
That's great. Could we take a look at it?
Certainly.
So the new parts go in those compartments around the cutifier's deck?
Yes, that's right. When you've installed all the components, you simply press that big red button to run the machine. If there are any problems, the computer will let us know.
Okay, so we cannot remove sugar. Not that we need to. I will take a closer look at it a bit later on. For now, let's just keep exploring.
The palace guards.
Cutopian armadillos.
Hi guys, I'm Drew Blank, and this is my friend, Flux Wildly.
We're building a machine that's going to save Cutopia.
We're secretly building a machine that's going to save Cutopia.
Oh, jeez. These are the palace guards. You think they don't know what's going on?
Building a machine?
Cutopia?
So, what exactly do you guys do around here?
Let's show him, Sparky.
Okie dokie, Chipper. 2, 3, 4. Bippity bip bip bippity pa. Bip boop bip boop bippity pa.
Ya da da da, diddly da. Ya da diddly diddly da.
Skiddly diddly dippity doo.
Oops. That's our little hello dance.
It even has a message.
That's right. It means hello.
Here's hoping it made your trip to the palace today just a tiny bit brighter.
Yeah, thanks guys.
You don't have to thank us.
Your smile is payment enough.
Your dance routine is very interesting.
It certainly left an interesting feeling in the pit of my stomach. Uh-oh. Want us to kiss it and make it better?
No!
Oh.
I think what he means is just the fact that you guys care is already making him feel better.
Hip hip!
Hooray!
You guys must be in constant contact with King Hugh, right?
Yes, indeedly do.
Yes, sir-oony.
In that case, I wonder if you could help me.
Of course.
Helping you gives us yum-yum feelings all over.
Right. Well, thing is, I've only met the king once, briefly. He was very kind to me, but I'd really like to know a little more about him. The inside story. What can you two tell me about his royal smiliness?
Well, he's our king.
And his name is Hugh.
Hip hip! Hooray!
That's it?
That's it!
Sure you don't need a pen and paper to write all that down?
Boy, it sure has been a tough day. Hasn't it, Flux?
Yes?
Oh, we sure could use some cheering up.
Mayday, mayday! Our friends have the frownies.
Quick, the dance. Oh no, wait, it hasn't been that tough.
2, 3, 4. Bippity bip bip bippity pa. Bip boop bippity pa.
Ya da-
Oh, looks like the little fellow's dropped something. Too bad.
Skiddly diddly dippity doo.
Future home of the Royal Botanical Gardens.
I can hardly wait.
Alright, let's get out of here before they start dancing again.